So, hello everyone. Please, everyone, look at under your seats and you will find a mirror over there. And let me take mine. So, when you look at them, what do you see? You see your pretty face, your nose, and if you look like that, your body, right? But when you look at them, did you want to change any part of it? For example, I always wanted the color of my eyes to be green. Or maybe not physically, but mentally. I wish I had this talent for to speak all the languages in the world. So it sounds impossible, right? But what do you think if I say these kind of wishes may be true in the future with the help of transhumanism ideas? So, hello again everyone, my name is Aşkın Efe Volkan and my department is Environmental Engineering. Today, I will talk about two advantages of transhumanism on humans. And I have divided my talk into two parts. First, I will talk about intelligence and I will talk about health and I will move on to the intelligence. And before start the main part of my presentation, let me give a brief information about transhumanism. So, transhumanism suggests that technology and science should be utilized in order to increase the physical and cognitive abilities of humans and to eliminate undesirable aspects such as aging and the sicknesses. Now let's look at the health part. Under this topic, I will generally focus on the gene improvements. So, according to the Human Genetic Disease, which is published in 2020 by Friedrich Kiel, who is a professor at Department of Human Genetics in Emory University, and her colleagues, medical investigators estimate that genetic defects are present in at least 10% of the adults, which means that more than 700 million people are suffer from genetic disease. But a new innovation has been developed for those people. According to what is CRISPR-Cas9, which is published in 2016 in a Journal of Archive of Disease in a Childhood Education and Practice by Redmond, who is a doctor in medical school at University of York, and her colleagues. This technology named CRISPR-Cas9 can cut the problematic part of the DNA and to put new and better codes instead. For example, when a person with albinism receives that treatment, the CRISPR-Cas9 system finds the relevant code and cuts it and to put new and better codes instead, as I mentioned, so that that person no longer suffers from albinism. As you can see from this photo, let's say this is the problematic part of your DNA. The CRISPR-Cas9 system cuts here like a scissor and puts new and better codes. So, in addition to this technology also can help unborn babies. For example, predispositions may come from parents such as obesity, alcoholism, or psychological problems. But with this technology, these predispositions can be removed before baby is born. Thus, that baby can live longer and healthier in the future. So, well, up to now, I tried to explain the advantages of the technology, which can be used in human health with a specific example. Of course, there are several different advantages exist about health, but the gene improvement is the most important one. Now, I would like to focus on another advantage about transhumanism, which is intelligence. And under this topic, I will generally focus on the development of human intelligence. Now, let's look at it. So, do you want to speak all the languages in the world or play all the instruments? So, it sounds impossible, but it's actually possible with the transhumanism ideas, right? We discussed that. So, well, actually, according to an integrated brain-machine interface platform with thousands of channels, which is published in 2019 in Journal of Medical Internet Research by Musk, who is a co-founder of Neuralink company. It is possible to do all this with the help of tiny brain chip. With this chip, people can control their technological devices with their thoughts. Also, for example, let's say you want to speak Japanese, but you don't know how to speak. The brain-computer interaction allows to speak fluently in that way. In addition to this technology also gives opportunity to enhance the memory of human beings. So thus sentences such as we have a lot, such as I have a good visual memory but I cannot do mathematics, or I had a good analytical intelligence but I cannot remember names. So these kind of sentences can be over because we can have all of them with this technology. Moreover, it can be utilized for develop disability people's intelligence. For example, it may allow to paralyzed people control their implants, or allow mute people to their thoughts displayed and spoken by a computer. And as you can see from that photo, instead of these cables, a tiny brain chip will put in their brains, and in that way they can control these technological devices with their thoughts and with help of this tiny brain chip actually. So that's all I have to say about intelligence actually. So of course several types of advantages exist, but these are the most important ones that I can mention in this time limit. So to sum up, I tried to explain advantages of the transhumanism in health and the intelligence. With these advantages, we can save people from disabilities, or we can turn the world into a place where everyone can agree with each other. So who knows what this technology can bring us in the future? What looks like a movie right now, it might be true in the future. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I guess not. So thank you everyone, have a good day, and these are my references, and have a good day.